Alright, today I'm going to do some sharpening of my knives, or a knife, with the Ruixin, I guess how you say it, Ruixin Pro. One of the better sharpeners that I've come across. You do have to do some assembling to it, so I'll show you how to assemble it and what comes with it. You got a box of sharpening stones. Let me just dump these out. Okay, the sharpener itself comes with these stones right here. You get, let's see, I think you get a 120, a 320, a 600, and a 1500 with the sharpener. So you get stones. These back in the box so they don't get messed up. Okay, these are the ones that I purchased extra. They're diamond stones. It's a, I believe, 240, a 600, and a 1000. These are the ones that I purchased extra because I like diamond stones on a lot of knives, because some knives are harder to sharpen, and the thing about it is you can use these type of stones, these type of sharpenings with it. You can use those. You can use files with this sharpener. I mean, this is the most versatile sharpener that I've seen on the market in a while. Comes with this piece here. Comes with a little rubber piece that's in here somewhere. There's my rubber foot right there. Now, you probably don't need this rubber foot on a lot of things, but I put it on there just to keep it from slipping. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put it somewhere like this, and you're going to want to tighten it up. Tighten it up, there it goes, and then this here, a flip. Yeah, that flips. And this piece here, and this piece here, and I carry a pair of pliers with me, and you're going to need the added Allen wrench that's included with it, and I use a marker. Okay, to assemble this piece here is your guide piece. So the guide piece screws in right here, or no, wait a minute. This piece screws in right here, my bad. Tighten that down. And then your guide piece, this piece here, screws into the end of here. And that's where I like to use the pliers to tighten this stuff. Just take and put a little torque on it right there. Just enough to hold it. And then this piece here goes on to here. And I'll just take it and put a little torque on that to hold that there. And then this handle flips up. And it's basically assembled at this point. I'm going to be sharpening this knife right here. Right now it's got a factory edge on it, and this is one that I've already sharpened, and you can see the edge on it is a lot more aggressive than the one on this one, and you can barely see. The edge is not all that aggressive. This one cuts way so much better. So I'm going to take an attempt to make this one the same. What I want to do is I want to take and put it in the edge. I'm take and tighten it a little bit. Get it decently on there. Like that. You don't want it to wobble or anything in the mount. And once you get it set, or pretty much almost set, you want to take and grab your bar and make sure that your bar will be able to go all the way down the length of the blade, like this. Okay, and pretty much think I've got it set for about where I want it to go. Let me get one of the. So I'll be starting out with the 220 and then the 240, because I am going to take and resurface, reprofile the blade. These just snap in like that. Make sure it's all the way flush to the bottom. And what I'll do now is I'll find my marker. I will take my marker and I will run it across the blade area. I run it across and then I run it up a little bit just to see if where it's going to be scratching. Okay, actually I'm going to drop it down some. I'll raise this up and I'll take this and my pliers and I'll drop this down. I'll drop that down until I can find where I want my angle at. Let's see if this is it. Okay, just lightly scratch it. Lightly scratch it and you will find your angle. Like I said, I want a real aggressive edge on this. So it's going to be a real steep angle. I think this will work. Put the stop back up on it. How you do that is I take and put the stop up where I want it and I'll tighten it up a little bit, and then once I get the final angle, I get everything nice and straight, I'll take and add a little bit of pressure to this just to make sure this doesn't slip. Then I will go back and I will recheck my mounting screws, because you don't want it to move after you get everything set where you want it. So you want to make sure all of it's nice and tight. Just like that. Make sure it's nicely straight. Just like that. And then you go to sharpening. And you don't have to use a whole lot of pressure. It's all the way across. All the way to the tip. A little bit. Like to be off to the side a little more. See if I can get you closer. There we go. Make sure you get all the way up to the end, all the way down. All the way to the tip. You want to get a little better on the bottom edge. Actually, I think I want it a little more aggressive than that. So I'll take and loosen this one. Loosen this one. I will put it down a little further. Maybe right into here. Like that. Stop it back up. Tighten it. I'll take my marker once again, and I will mark it once again, also, because I want to see how much more aggressive it's going to be. Oh yeah, I think this is going to be the one, y'all. And I don't set the degree, you know, you can set the degree on it of what you want, but I'll go by the edge, the aggressive edge of it. That way, you know, I'll put the edge that I like on it. Oh yeah. A little bit more right through here. And then you flip it over. Do the same thing to this side. All I'm doing right now is just removing a whole lot of metal. You know? Till you get your angle, and you get a burr. I haven't got the burr yet. I'm going to continue. Take off some of the metal shavings. Flip it over. Flip it over. like I say, I'm reprofiling the whole blade angle. There's the bear. So I mean, it takes a little more time to take off the metal, you know, because I'm changing, like I say, I'm changing the angle to a more steep angle. So it don't take long. Once you get the angle pretty much set, you just go down like you normally do when you sharpen a knife, and but move it up and down the blade. Once you get it, right on, follow my down. Come here, come down, here and down, here and down, here and down. Now you can go from tip to back. Yeah, either way you want. As long as you go from the tip all the way to the heel. One more pass on this side. And then we've got our angle. And then once we get our angle, we jump up to the 600. We jump up to 600. So make sure everything's straight and flat. Once you make sure everything's straight and flat, you put it back on there and do the same thing. What this is doing is taking out the scratches. There'd be like deep scratches from the diamond blade on it. And this is taking out the scratches of it. Don't want too much of a wire edge on the bottom of it at this point. You just want just enough to know that you've taken the scratches out. And even like I say, at this point it don't really matter how you move it, because it's all the same. It stays the same. Yeah, see, it's got a little wire right across there. So that side is done. Take and lightly run it down this side. I'll finish out one more on the other side, just to keep it kind of even. Yeah, see? I take and just run it down like this here. Throw a couple on there, not even to, just to knock the edge off the back side. And then it's time to change out again. Swap that out for the 1000. Let's say make sure it's straight. Make sure it's flat. Wipe your blade off. And if you notice, I'm not using any type of lube or anything. You can use water, you can use oil, but I find that it gums up gums up my blades, my stones, I mean, and makes it harder for me to, you have to keep cleaning them all the time. Diamond cutting blade sharpeners are basically designed where you can use it dry, so that's the way I do it. Okay, the 1000 here is going to put a polishing, will polish it, the blade, the edge. So you do it the same way. And all you're doing is basically taking out the scratches, so it doesn't need to be, don't need to do it super hard. Just enough to cover your edge, take your scratches out. A little bit of wire on the bottom, like you're supposed to. Like I say, I'm not putting a whole lot of pressure, just basically the pressure of the arm on it, just to polish it up. Alright, there we have it. You can leave this on or whatever and take your knife out if you got more to do, but I'm going to take that out and find my Allen wrench. Where is my Allen wrench? Wipe my knife off. Flip it back over. Take the knife out. Alright. Still has a little marker on it, a little bit of marker, but you can definitely tell the difference in the, wait a minute, let me go back out. You can definitely tell the difference in the blade angle at this point now. Let's see if I can get some more light. Huh. Well, it don't want to focus for some reason. Anyway, that's the blade angle that I put on it, which is pretty aggressive. I think it's even more aggressive than this one here, or nah, it's about the same. About the same. Let's see what the cutting does on it now. See how it cuts. That's what gets me, is how it cuts. If it cuts good, then that's good. Oh yeah. That's way more aggressive than what it was. I mean, look at that. This piece was flying. The end of it, tip cutting, pieces flying. Look at that. That's, yeah. You don't have to use that much pressure once you get this sharp of a knife. I mean, it's like butter. I'm gonna compare it to my other one. Oh yeah. Actually, I think I like the edge of this one here a little bit better. I mean, I might have yeah, to me that's what makes the, yeah. I mean, it can be as sharp as it can be, and everything. Let me hit it with the strop a little bit. Hit it with the strop a little bit. A couple times here and there. Like I say, everybody uses paper, you know, to see how sharp the knife is. Well, you know, I know how to cut paper. I know that. But I'm not cutting paper out in the woods, am I? You know, I'm not like, ooh, look how, you know. No, I'm cutting wood. And chopping wood, cutting wood, splitting wood. And yeah, it don't get no better than that. I mean, look at even the tip cuts are like super sharp. all the way down. That's what matters to me right there. Way better than the factory tip. I mean the factory edge. So there you have it. Really aggressive edge on the knife. So 2 aggressive edges, 2 knives. The Ruixin Pro. Really good sharpener. Alright, I'm out. I've got other things to do. Takes up a lot of time just try to do nothing. So catch you on the next one. Later.